Hello there, I am Stephanie and I will be your yoga teacher for today. Thanks for rolling out that mat and showing up. That is the hardest part today. So we're going to start in child's pose. You can take extended child's pose or traditional child's pose. Whichever you like this morning. I'm going with the traditional child's pose. So both of my knees are together, feet are together. I'm going to go drop my chest forward, hands reaching back towards my feet. Go ahead and find yourself here today. Start to bring awareness to your breath. Deep inhales through the nose. Deep exhales through the nose. Go ahead and set your intention. What are you doing here this morning? Why did you show up? What purpose does this hold today for you? You can rock the forehead back and forth on the mat. Getting a little neck stretch on. Massaging our third eyes. Our third eye, plural. I mean singular, not plural. We're going to go ahead and set ourselves up on our knees. If you're in extended child's pose, go ahead and bring your legs to touch. We're going to do some feet stretching. So come forward on your hands and we're going to tuck our toes and we're going to sit back. Hands can be in our laps. Trying not to focus on the pain coming from your feet being in a position that they are not used to, but focusing on that intention you just set. Why did I come here today? What's going to keep me in this uncomfortable position with a smile on my face? This position is a great example of how we can learn things on the mat and we can use them off the mat. So life presents us all the time with uncomfortable situations. How confident are you in yourself to be able to just sit there and handle it like a champ? Put your thought outside of the pain of the now, of whatever's going on. And just go back to that intention. My intention is always, I am strong. I show up for myself. I had a lot of internal issues, so I'm constantly reminding myself, I am worthy, I am lovable, I am approachable, I can still be curious, I can still be Stephanie, people will still accept me. These are all my intentions for why I show up on the mat every day. And you see, I'm talking to you and I'm not thinking about all this pain in my toes. Go ahead and come forward and pat those feet on the ground. Oh yeah, I know, it feels so good. That is so good for our feet. We're going to come into an all fours position here. So making sure we're properly stacked. Shoulders over wrists. Hips over our knees. Neutral spine here. Your toes can be tucked or untucked, personal preference. Gaze is down. Smile is present on our face. We're going to do some barrel rolls here to warm up our spine. So we can drop down to the left with our chest, roll over to the right, and then round through the spine, back up over to the left, and down. So we're going to do 3 going one way, and then we'll reverse it and go the other way. Good job. Let's go ahead and do some little warm up on our wrists. We got our toes, we got our spine, so let's do our wrist. So press equally through the hands, and we're going to rock forwards, backwards, center, right, left. Every time we do these wrist warm-ups, I want you to be active through the hands. I want you to be actively grabbing, trying to create the spider fingers. This is so helpful in all things yoga. So just remember that while we are only doing these little movements, grip into the mat and you will feel the sensations in your wrists that much more. Okay, let's point our fingers towards the outside edges of our mat, same rocking motion. So front, back, middle, right, left, middle. Turn their fingers towards us. Same motion, so rock forward, back, grabbing through that mat, middle, right, left, middle. Good job. If you want a little more, you can put them face down, palms up. No rocking, just here. If you want more, you can try to bend in your fingers. This is a very intense stretch, so be easy. Whew. Come up, shake them out. Oh yeah, so nice. We're going to go ahead and plant our hands and send our booties up towards the air for our first downward facing dog. Go ahead and walk your dog out here. Stretching all through them hamstrings. Pushing equally through our shoulders. Roll forward into plank. Step up, forward fold. Breathing here. Finding your stillness or your little movement, whichever feels good for you. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Step back to plank. Lower your knees, lower your chest, your chin. Slide through to cobra. Smile. Exhale, downward facing dog. Go ahead and tiptoe up top of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Step it back. Lower down chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Meet me back. And a downward facing dog. Good job. Sweep that right leg up towards the sky. You can open your hips here. Breathing. All right, coming down. Right knee, right tricep. Breathe. And 3-leg dog. Right knee, left tricep. Breathe. And 3-leg dog. Round through. Knee to nose. Right knee to nose. Breathe and hold here. Pushing hard through the shoulders. And 3-leg dog. Bring that leg through and step through the hands. Drop the back knee. Raise the arms up. Crescent lunge. We'll do our side body twist here. So drop your right hand down to the mat. If you need a block here, block would be good. We're opening up through the left side body. Breathing. And an active smile on our faces. Come on back, frame that foot. Step back, three-leg dog. Hold that up there, stretching it up and pointing as high and far as you can. Pushing equally through your shoulders. And release that leg back down. Vinyasa, roll forward plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Me back. And a downward facing dog. I don't know about y'all, but I'm feeling warm now. Left leg up. Open those hips, equally pressing through the shoulders. Round forward. Knee to left tricep. Breathe in three-leg dog. Come forward, knee to right tricep, breathe. Three-leg dog. Roll forward, knee to nose, hold. Breathe. Three-leg dog. Round through and step that foot through the hands. Drop that back knee. Arms come up. Crescent lunge. Right side body stretch. So drop your left hand down. Get that stretch all through that right side body. Chest is lifted. Breathing. Don't forget to breathe. Come back around. Plant them hands. Step back. Plank. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Enemy back in a downward facing dog. Good job. Roll forward into plank. Now we're going to just do a little bit of core here by bringing our right knee to right tricep, setting it back. Left knee, left tricep, back to plank. If you want to rest, just push back into down dog. We're going to do 10 on each side. So we're going to start with our right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, halfway, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, one more, 20, and push it back. Downward dog, way to go. Take 5 deep breaths here. One more. All right, roll forward and drop those knees down. Mermaid your legs around. We're going to come into hero pose. We're going to do one leg at a time, and then we'll do both legs. So we're going to start. I'll start with my right since it's easiest for you. We're going to pull our leg back like this. Now, if this is enough for you, please stay here. You don't need to go any further. This is an excellent stretch just like this. If both of your butt bones are firmly planted, you feel good, you can lower back to your elbows. If this still feels good for you, you can lower all the way down. We're going to take a few deep breaths here. This is such a good stretch for your legs, your psoas, all of these things. Okay. We're going to slowly come up and undo the right leg and twist around the left leg. Same options on this side. If this is good for you, please be my guest and stay right here. This is an excellent stretch. If you want more, drop on back to your elbows. If you still want some more, lay all the way back. Remembering to breathe. Remember to not focus on the pain coming, but focus on your intention and why you showed up today. Why you show up every day. Because I know you're a rock star and you're not just randomly doing this. Slowly, now work your way up. Bring that left leg around, shake it out. We're going to come into full hero a little different. So we're going to come up onto like a kneeling position and sit down in between our legs. So both of our feet should feel good planted on the mat. This is an inaccessible position for probably over half of the population. So if you can't do full hero, please just go back to alternating your right and then the left. This is a really good stretch. It's a very intense stretch. If you want more, you can come back on your elbows like this. This is a great position. If you want more, you can come all the way down for full hero. Remembering to breathe here. Remembering the happy grin on your face. Not thinking about the pain or the sensation, but thinking about your why. What brought you here? What got you on the mat this morning? Very good job. Go ahead and start to come back up. Scoot those legs around and we're going to windshield wipe them right to left. So good. Such a good stretch. All right, come on back. We're going to do just some half bridges today. So our first bridge, we're going to just work on tilting our pelvis. So we're not pressing up. We're just beginning this stage. So you got to tilt your pelvis. As you see, my lift is not very high, but I've got a big stretch going through my psoas muscle, and I'm working my core massively right here, just to tilt the pelvis. Breathe. Lower. So the next and the last bridge, you have the option to come up. I'm not doing full wheel today. If you feel like doing full wheel, you go right on ahead. I'm just going to press up into bridge, interlace my hands under. Chest is radiating towards the sky. thighs are active, glutes are engaged. Whew, and come on down, hug those knees in. You can do a wide hug, keep those legs wide and hug them in today. Way to go. Good job. Go ahead and find your Shavasana. Legs out, arms out, shoulder blades snuggled under. Way to go. You are amazing. Go ahead and center. Let your breath come back to a steady in and out. As always, you can stay here as long as you can, soaking in all that energy we just created. I'm going to go ahead and close out our practice. Hopefully, I will see you on the mat tomorrow. Namaste.